Ashes fall like holy rain, washing down my years of pain. Ain't no preacher, ain't no saint, just a man with ashes and fate. I walked the road where angels cried, lost my soul and damn near died. Whiskey blood and a rebel's name, I burned my hope and took the blame. Now I stand where the river bends, counting sins that never ends. Every scar, every mistake, built this cross I have to take. Ashes and faith, that's all I own, built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and faith, cold and true, one for the devil, one for you. The church bell rings, but not for me. No choir sings, no harmony, just thunder rolling over clay and my shadow walking away. Tried to pray, but the words won't stay. They fade like smoke at the end of day. Still I whisper just in case, to the wind, to the grace.
Oh Lord, if you still care,
don't lift me up
to leave me there in this sea of what you didn't take.
Ashes and faith, that's all I own, built from dust, broke like stone. Ashes and faith, cold and true, one for the devil, one for you. Now the sky turns iron gray, the wind sings where the lost men lay. I see her face, the one I lost, in every dream that love had caused. The fire fades, the world turns still, maybe mercy bends at will. If I fall, let it break this chain of ashes and faith. Ashes and faith, that's all I own, burning bright where I've been thrown. Ashes and faith, cold and true, all that's left of me and you. Yeah. Some men rise, some men break. Me, I'm just ashes and faith. Moonlight burning silver and pale,
Whispers right on a midnight trail. Ain't no sound but the wind and change. Ghosts riding through the plain.
Heard the thunder from a ghost horse run, cold breath under the desert sun. Shadow long, eyes glow red, he's riding for the souls of the dead. Dust swirl high, spirits cry low, I follow where the lost ones go. Can't turn back, it's far too soon, underneath that ghost rider moon. Ghost rider moon, shine on me, light the road I'll never see. Ghost rider moon, pale and wide, guide my soul through the other side. Campfire smoke curl in the dark, ashes dance like a dying spark. Voices whisper in my head, names of the ones long dead. Crossing the sand, blood in my vein, every mile still feels the same. I walk the line of curse and tomb, living under that ghost rider moon. Echo through the canyon wall.
Ooh, I feel them near.
Riding close, crystal clear. Ghost rider moon, shine on me, light the road I'll never see. Ghost rider moon, pale and wide, guide my soul through the other side. My hands are worn, my heart is tired, dreams burned out like a funeral fire. The devil dealt me a crooked hand, now I roam this broken land. Every night the same refrain, haunted by that whispering chain. No preacher, no silver spoon, just the light of that ghost rider moon. Starts to fade away, morning breaks a shade of gray, but I still hear the hooves behind ringing softly in my mind. Maybe someday I'll rest my tune, till then I ride beneath that moon. Ghost rider moon, shine on me, light the road I'll never see. Ghost rider moon, pale and wide, take my soul for the final ride. Yeah. Listen by the dunes, you'll hear me howl. Under that ghost rider moon team.
The night don't lie, it just shows what the sun hides away. I walk that road with the devil's smile, barefoot soul for 100 miles. Every sin it leaves a scar. You can't outrun, you are. My shadow hums that lonesome tune underneath a blood-red moon. And if the preacher calls my name, tell him hell and I sound the same. One foot in light, one lost in space. Whiskey burns, but truth, 'cause they're the weight I can't leave behind. Mama cried when I left town, said, son, don't let the darkness drown. But the road was calling loud and mean, full of ghosts and gasoline. Met a girl with a broken dream, eyes like mercy, voice like steam. She said, boy, the light won't wait. You better love before it's too late. One foot in light, one lost in space. But it ain't saved this restless soul. Wait, I can't leave behind. Now I'm older, but I ain't free, carving names and memories. Every mile's a prayer I broke, every word a breath of smoke. And if I see that girl again, I'll tell her where my heart has been. Still fighting shadows, still seeking peace in the mud where angels weep. If I fall, don't leave me high. Lay me where the road runs dry. Break out my soul and break a bay. Ain't no heaven without a scar. Ain't no truth that don't tear apart. I'll walk till I find my place, somewhere between gravel and grave. Smoke still hangs in the evening air. Cross still burns, but I don't care. Footsteps echo heavy and slow down the path they call Burnt Church Road. Used to come here every Sunday morn. Mama prayed while I was torn, Bible in her trembling hand.
man said, boy, someday you'll understand. But I took sin like whiskey neat, left her tears at my feet. Now the fire took what faith I hold right here on Burnt Church Road. Burnt Church Road, take me home through the ashes, through the stone. If heaven don't want what I've become, let the devil sing. I won't roam. The steeple's gone, the bells don't ring, only ghosts of him still sing. Candles melt, the windows cry, every saint had learned to lie. I see her face in the smoke I breathe, her voice still tangled in the reed. She said redemption's not for sale, but I already rode that trail.
Lord, I ain't asking peace, just one last chance to release.
Let it burn on Burnt Church Road.
Burnt Church Road,
Black and cold,
make me cold,
bitter pain,
made of pain,
and stories told.
Burnt Church Road,
Faith gone on,
faith on all,
my soul's the dead,
my soul's the dead.
the fire's the gold. I knelt down where the altar stood, ash and glass and splintered wood. I said, Father, if you hear my name, don't forgive me, just remember the flame. Crows flew out the broken door, their wings the same as sins I wore. And in the smoke, I swear I saw her hand reaching through the floor.
Just one last chance to release.
Maybe it's down Burnt Church Road.
Burnt Church Road,
My last prayer said,
my last prayer,
fire and faith,
fire and faith.
both painted red.
Burnt Church Road,
My story told,
my story told,
in ashes warm
burn these cold.
and mercy cold. Yeah, some roads lead to gold. Mine ends in smoke and soul. The road hums low beneath my feet. It whispers tales I can't repeat. Every mile's a ghost I've known. Every shadow feels like home. I've been drinking with the dawn, talking to the dark too long. The Whiskey's warm, but faith is cold. My hands are tired, my soul is old. Ain't no preacher gonna find the peace I lost somewhere in time. I keep walking just the same, chasing echoes, not my name. Oh Lord, if you hear my cry, let me rest before I die. Saw a woman by the riverside. She said, son, you can't always hide her eyes. Where storms or words were kind, but peace ain't built for my kind. I left her humming no refrain. It followed me through the rain. Sometimes mercy feels like sin when you're too lost to begin. Heaven knows I tried to pray, but I keep driving anyway. Welcome back, Caroline. Ain't no town, just dust and bones. Just me and the road alone. If tomorrow brings no grace, at least I've seen the devil's face. He looked a bit like me, laughing under an old oak tree. Dirt on my boots, in my vein, carrying logs like a chain. But I still love the sound of rain. If you're still near, turn my pain to disappear. Just a soul in motion. No map, no ocean. If I fade, don't cry or pray. Dust just finds another way. Justice finds another way. Dust on my boots, blood on my soul. Ain't no heaven left to hold. I left my sins in New Orleans with a cross and a busted dream. Shot a man for stealing lies. Now I'm running where the desert cries. Sheriff's coming, I can feel the ground, but hell's already what I found. So I keep my horse and my vow. Ain't no turning back now. Run, devil, die 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 now. Whiskey burns my lungs
lungs are fire, my heart's a grave of lost desire. They say you can't outpace your fate, but I'm still knocking on heaven's gate. The night's my home, the wind's my bride. Sin and I, we're side by side, and if I fall, let it be known I walk this road all alone. Can't wash my hands, can't clean my soul. This life's the only truth I know. Maybe freedom's just a curse. I'll take it for better or worse. Saw a preacher down in El Paso, said, boy, you reap what you sow. I smiled and tipped my hat his way, said, preacher, I'm just trying to stay. 'Cause heaven's full and hell's too proud, but this road still sings out loud. So let the devil take my name, I was never good at playing tame. Bury my crown, I'll still run that devil down. Run down, 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 run down, 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 run down, 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 down. Been a long road full of blood and clay. Now I'm walking where the lost ones pray. The sky's still red, but it don't burn. Every soul's got time to turn. I seen fire, I seen the grave. I ain't no saint, but I still crave a little mercy in the wind's cold breath, a little peace between life and death. The dust remembers every name, the sinners dance, the saints look the same. You can't hide what time forgot, you just fade. That's all you got. Dust and mercy, side by side. One forgives, one lets you hide. Dust and mercy, on my knees, blowing softly through the trees. I walk past bones they used to sing. I heard the wind wear a wedding ring. The ghosts don't judge, they just hum a tune about a man who fell too soon. And the moon don't rise, it casts no blame. just shines on every name. And I knew then it's all the same. Dust to dust, mercy came. Oh Lord, I ain't running no more. You found me where I fell before. If redemption's just a breath away, let me fade slow, don't make me stay. Dust and mercy, hear my cry. Tell the angels not to lie. Dust and mercy, let me go. Wash me clean, make it slow. Now I stand where the world ends thin. Ain't no crowd, just wind and sin. I see the river wide and cold. It whispers truths I've never told. I take one step, then one more still, down the slope against my will. And in that silence, warm and deep, even the damned can finally sleep. In the dark I start to see every wrong, every side. Let me ride to where you are, let me ride to where you are. Dust and mercy, final call. Lift me gently as I fall. Dust and mercy, let it be. No more change, just peace in me. Yeah. Even ashes got a name, and mercy loves them just the same. Yeah, the night's been whispering sins again, and I still hear that river hum. Down by the river I laid my soul, trying to wash off what I stole. But the water turned to black that night, and the moon refused to shine its light. Preacher said, boy, don't you pray too loud. God don't walk where sin's too proud. I bowed my head and held my breath, 'cause the river knows the truth and death. You can beg, you can bleed, but
tried to hide comes floating back with the tide. I buried my gun beneath the cypress tree, swore one day it'd come for me. The wind keeps humming that same old tune, like the ghosts that haunt the moon. Mama cried when I left that night, said, son, don't chase the devil's light. But the road was long, the whiskey deep, and sin's a promise I couldn't keep. There's a church with no more doors, there's a hymn the angels fly, there's a hymn the angels feel, there's a hymn the angels give. I met a woman down in Jackson Bend, said your story's near its end. She gave me fire, she gave me grace, but I still saw the devil's face. So I rode on through the southern rain, each drop whispering my name. And when I reached that old black shore, the river called, come home once more. Yeah, just tents with no more doors, every scar, every lie. I already know that won't die. You can kneel, you can cry, it'll drag you when you die. I laid my soul down by the bank, and the river it never sank, just carried me on, whispering low, son, it's time to let it go. Been walking through the fire, but the Lord ain't spoken my name. I got blood on my boots, faith on my sleeve, a soul too stubborn to believe. They said the road would lead me home, but I've been lost since I left alone. Said, son, lay it down, but my sins keep digging in the ground, and every mile the wind still cries, salvation's cheap, but mercy dies. One I run from, one I hide, God's in the silence, devil's in the song. One I run from, one I hide, that's my fate, too late to love, too soon to hate. My back pain in my chest, ain't no peace for the faithless rest. I buried hope in a field of clay, but it still blooms in its own way. The river spoke in a whisper's tone, boy, you reap what you've sown. And in that mirror, cracked and torn, I saw a man half devil,
letting us through. Still I walk that narrow way. I heard a voice in the desert wind say, son, the truth begins within. But my hands are scarred, my eyes are dim. From chasing grace I'll never win. So I kneeled where the angels fell and prayed my soul from the mouth of hell. But the sky stayed black, the stars stayed cold, and the truth cut deep and cruel and old. If I fall before I'm found, let me sleep beneath this ground. If I fall before I'm found, let me sleep beneath this ground. Yeah. For too many years, but if the Lord still loves the damned, He'll find me in the dust with open hands. There's a calm on these dusty roads where my story still unfolds. Time don't rush, it just sighs under old roads and silver skies. I left home with a broken tune, chasing dreams beneath the moon. Miles were long, the nights were cold, but the fire in my heart was bold. I met love in a midnight town. She smiled sweet, then turned me down. Now her laugh still haunts my sleep like secrets a river keeps.
Keep my heart where memory lies. Every scar's a melody.
They just get wide. The wind hums low through my hair, whispering truths that hang in air. The past ain't gone, it just bends like an echo that never ends. I've seen joy and I've seen pain. I've cursed the sun, I've blessed the rain. But through it all I learned to smile and rest my bones for a while.
You can't chase time, but you can dance with what won't last.
The road don't lie, it just leads on to another dusk, another dawn. Sit by a riverside, watching the clouds just drift and glide. The same sky that watched me fall
still forgives it all. And if the good Lord calls my name, I'll smile and say it's all the same. 'Cause I found peace in where I've been, and I'll meet my past like an old friend.
Sing me through these closing eyes, every dream I let go by. Carry me home tonight.
Yeah. The sun sets slow. The breeze don't lie. Under old roads and silver skies.